Fancy says it was a right-handed skiller. This picture shows that Nicholas Gojon is left-handed. The following video shows that Gypsy is right-handed.
Okay, this is the new charge, Class A felony of murder in the second degree, and that acting in concert with another knowingly caused the death of your mother by stabbing her. Okay?
Hey guys, it's Fancy and you're watching the Good Wives Network, and we just finished a live over on YouTube that you should definitely go check out. It was about 2 hours long. Mac and I were breaking down several of the things that Gypsy Rose talked about on Breeze Live the other night, and some other things that we've looked into and noticed lately. So it was a really good live. I think you guys should go check it out. But I was just sent something by one of our followers, Lupus Warrior, and she is a person who has done crime scene investigation in school. So she broke this case down, and she said she started going through the crime scene photos again and detailing everything like she did when she would have to break down a case in school. And she brought something to my attention that I find rather interesting, and I want you guys to see here. Okay, so what you're looking at here is Dee Dee's bedroom. Obviously, we have the markers up here on the bed. But do you see over there that line of markers? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 5, 6 over here by the door. So there's 6 different ones that are all on that side of the room. Does that make sense to you guys? And those are verified as blood droplets, okay? So she brought up something very interesting. Now, I did find something in her logic that I think could say something else, but let me show you what she did, okay? And then we'll talk about what I think about all this. So now, obviously, this is a different picture, obviously, because the cat is there. But what she did was she showed you that little line of blood drops all the way over there. Okay, so now, here's the deal. Only a person carrying the deep, deep, deep in their right hand could have made those actual droplets on that side of the room. If it had been Nick holding it in his left hand, which he admitted was the hand he used to jab, and it's the hand that he said he only used one hand, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for him then to take it and put it in his right hand. And it doesn't make sense that he would walk backwards out of this room to drop all those little things on the right hand side. Or on that side. What that indicates is that a right-handed person or a person holding the jabber in their right hand walked out and made all these purple little dots right here that are supposed to be blood droplets. So that's a very interesting point. Now, like I said, it could easily be explained that Nicholas maybe stuck it in his right hand as he walked out, and that's how they got there. Or, you know, like I said, he could be walking backwards, which I highly doubt. But I don't think that's logical. If you look at that, if you look at the placement of those in that path, I personally believe that there is a better case for making a statement that somebody was right-handed carrying that jabber out of the room than there is to believe that Nicholas switched hands or walked out of the room backwards, and that's how those droplets were there. I am really confused about these droplets of blood all over the house and her cleaning up, like he's telling her to clean it up. But here's the thing. If it's a schmurder, why would you be cleaning up the blood? It's not like you're cleaning up the schmurder happened. That would be what you would do if you took the body somewhere else and nobody found the body and you cleaned it all up so nobody would know that there was a body, right? That would be what you would do. But if you have already schmurdered her, then why would you need to clean up all the way down the hallway and into the kitchen, and you didn't do a very fucking good job of it? You didn't think about the kitchen having blood splatter everywhere on the cabinets up top. You didn't get it off the Intamins or whatever the heck the picked package of cookies are. Nor did you get it off the flour bag or throw the flour bag away. If you really wanted to sell the story that this all happened in that bedroom, that is why you would need to clean those things. But you did a piss poor job of it, just like you do a piss poor job of pretty much everything. Because you don't think properly. Your brain is not functioning normally at all. But that's very interesting, and I do believe that that indicates a right-handed jabber. Put that together with the autopsy, where there are several jabs that could not have been done by a left-handed person. It would have had to have been done by somebody wielding the knife in their right hand. That's the deal. Physics don't lie, okay? Blood splatter doesn't lie. There is no explanation as to why there is blood everywhere all over the house, but hardly any in that bedroom. And just remember, I want you guys to remember, David Blanchard put his DNA in that room. He admitted to touching the knob, and he admitted to trying the light switch, which is really funny because the light switch worked for the police officers just a few hours later, but it didn't work for you, David. Or wait a minute, did you or did you not open the door? I thought you said you did, and then you said you didn't. So none of this makes any sense, but that does. A right-handed jabber walking out of the room, dropping blood. There's a story there. Alrighty, have a good one from the Good Wives.
A right-handed jabber. Who could it have been? What do you think? I think the evidence is pointing more towards Gypsy being 100% guilty and Nicholas being the fall guy. Please like, share, subscribe, and become a member. I appreciate you all.